Hey team, it's been a while since we touched base, so I'm just gonna shoot you a quick message, share a little bit about what's been happening, as well as some things we could celebrate and ways you guys can be praying. So yeah, what's been happening? For the past 2 months, the first chunk of it was spent on summer mission in New Hampshire, Hampton Beach, where we had 20 students who came from all over the country to get jobs and learn how to share their faith and be a faithful disciple of Christ in the workplace, as well as on the weekends going out and sharing the gospel with people out on the beach. And yeah, that was just a pretty intense experience. For me, I've never been on anything like that, so being put in uncomfortable positions to lead and disciple these students into roles so that when we left after the first 5 weeks, they can continue to be self-sufficient for the next 5 weeks. So yeah, it was a sweet time where the Lord used it to grow me and develop my character. So and to make me more into his image, which I'm praying he continues to do for those students. And yeah, join me in prayer for them. Yeah, and then as you can see, I moved back here on the boat, which is awesome. I mean, are you kidding me? This is my happy place. And I've been raising support here. I got to connect with a lot of you guys, which has been such a joy. And yeah, that's been really cool. Yeah, there's been a lot of time to connect with friends and family and just to be present back here on the island. And yeah, it's been really a restful and encouraging season. So I thank you guys for that. And something we can celebrate is the Lord has provided for my need financially. So I've reached what I need to report back to campus. And I thank you all for listening to the call that God placed on your heart to give. And yeah, I have what I need. So I'll be back in the fall. I'm continuing to raise support to advocate for those who don't have the same resources and connections that I do. So yeah, if you still feel led to give, we should definitely keep in touch and jump on a call. So yeah, yeah, something you guys can be praying for. There's a couple things. Well, one more thing before we jump to prayers. I just want to celebrate how God's been revealing his character to me. I've noticed that yeah, he's been opening my eyes to how he is a worthy king, right? He came not to be served, but to serve others and to give his life as a ransom for many. And I've noticed that that's a king that I'm willing to serve. One who is willing to lay his life down for me. That's a man that I want to follow in the footsteps of, who set an example. And you know, I think it's easy to forget that his kingdom, he said, is not of this world. That's what Jesus said, right? And I think we can tell. I mean, we see the chaos unfolding around us, and it's easy to lose sight of the fact that Jesus is building an eternal kingdom in the new heavens and the new earth, where he's going to reign. And we have opportunities right now to build that kingdom for him. And I think that's a sweet privilege that we all are a part of. That's what we're doing here. And I encourage you guys to continue in prayer, because there is a war waging around us. And our King is victorious, but we get to partner with him before he returns to bring as much fruit into the harvest, right? So yeah, keep praying with me. And yeah, other things you guys can be praying for is just my stewardship. I want to steward these resources well. I want to steward my time well that I have back home, as well as transitioning back on campus. So pray for me in that way. Pray for the Lord to open doors. I've spoke with many of you. I would love to see him open doors to see a Christian fraternity launch on campus. And I'm trusting that the Lord will do that if it's in his good plan. And also just pray that he would make the steps we take as we begin to plan for the ministry in the year to come. He would just by his Spirit be written through all of that, and that it would be done out of his power and his strength for his glory. So yeah, I am so pumped to be getting back at it. And yeah, keep praying for me, and I'll keep you guys updated with all that the Lord's doing. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all soon.